Hey everybody, Weeman DaVinci here. Welcome back to my channel. I just made a short video on how, to mix your soil or wet your pro mix, pre-wetting your dry pro mix ahead of time. In my opinion, the best way to do that, the old tarp soil mixing method, but here we go. Now on to the next step. What I'm doing here today is mixing my living soil together to add into my new Grassroots Living Soil fabric bed that I have in my indoor tent. So I'm going to show y'all today how I mix my soil together. So I'm using 3 parts Pro Mix high porosity blend, 2 parts locally sourced APSU living organic living soil. This stuff is true and tried and potent. I love this. I've been getting amazing results. I mean, excellent flowers. So this time I'm doubling up on this. Last time I used 2 parts Pro Mix, 1 part this living soil as it recommends, but this time I am actually going to I'm using 2 parts living soil to 3 parts Pro Mix, and about 15 pounds of worm castings with live red wigglers, and however many parts that is, but also 2 pounds of premium biochar from Persist Agriculture. Their biochar is tier 1. It's made out of premium pistachio shells instead of old wood. In my opinion, I think that looks, smells, and performs better. So, yeah, man. That was 1 whole bag of living soil. Now I'm using, what do I have to do with my scissors? Here, now I'm using, I got a 30-pound bag of 100% natural earthworm castings. I love this brand. They always have a lot of live worms in them, and they are listed as organic. They're on the OMRI list. So now that doesn't mean certified organic. That just means on the certified list. So from my understanding, that's not exactly saying that this is 100% organic. It just means they pass whatever requirements to be listed. And I believe it's a little bit lower than actually being 100% organic to get on that list. But I still use it as a guideline for things that are still going to react and perform safely in my organic mix and my living soil situations. So I'm going to put a little less than half of this bag, because I like to keep some around for top dressing and other things like that. I'm putting in my garden out back also. So I'm putting half in this and half in the other half of this soil beds mix. And then I'm saving, just a little bit of this bag. Now I have a pretty healthy living pile right here. This is Pro Mix. This is living soil mix, and this is earthworm castings. Alright, now I'm going to be adding some Persist biochar soil enhancer. This stuff is amazing. I won this in a giveaway, and I was so excited because it was already something I had in my cart. I was ready to buy, and then I won this, so I was like, man, that was convenient, So let's try this out. It's a nice, conveniently resealable zip bag. pounds. So I'm just going to pour roughly half of this on top. About a pound, about a pound in it. So yeah, that is nice. That stuff looks healthy. Okay, good. Next, I like to add a few caps of Dynamico Spark 3-in-1 wettable powder. This is great mycorrhizae product, but also has mycorrhizae helper bacteria that helps get its job done, and also it has beneficial bacteria stimulants in there. So this is kind of like a living soil kicker and your good old myco mix, and a little boost for your myco at that. And it's a wettable powder, so this is great to put in all your irrigation systems, your auto pots, your Floraflex, all your stuff, man. Deep water culture, anything, ebb and flow. This will not clog anything. This dissolves 100%, like pretty much instantly, and makes like a lovely black tea. My plants love this. I don't go without this now. Thank you, Dynamico, for the gift, and you know, and for the productiveness of the about 100 of these I bought before this. So yeah, I like to just kind of, this will not hurt having too much. It's just it can be a little expensive because it's a very high quality product. So I just eyeball like a nice amount because this is a huge soil bed. You know, mix that on in there. I also got one of my other favorite companies, Roots Organic. And I don't know if you've seen this product by them though. This is microbe charged terp tea. I love brewing this, you know, but you can mix this in with your soil even. Add about a teaspoon per gallon of potting mix. You can top dress this or blend this, and this has just so much stuff. It's 55% organic matter. It's got 8% humic acids from leonardite. This stuff is a powerhouse. It's got quialaha extract, wetting agent, great for pro mix, and also good for cocoa core. Sucrose from coconut palm, it's microbe food. Sucrose from cane sugar, microbe food. It's got beneficial bacteria and mycorrhizae fungi. It's got yucca extract, wetting agent. I mean, this stuff is a powerhouse. Got all these different bacteria families. This stuff is it, man. It's a little pricey, but this is a long-winded bag. This bag lasts several grows. This is not a food for a single grow. This stuff is, you know, exactly like the name says. You want to get a charge. This stuff makes your soil go crazy. So I like to just add some of this stuff to everything just to make sure I have all the right bacteria families involved. You know, so I put a healthy amount of this. You know, because I like to go water only once I'm in the bed. I want to give a big shout out to Bad News Seed Company and Mephisto Genetics. Want to give a shout out to all my family and friends, obviously, but no, listen, Dynamico, Caracade, North Atlantic Seed Company for the birthday gifts, Bad News Seed Co. Yeah, everybody that's been looking out. I like to put a little bit of terp tea grow in here. Not a whole lot, just a little something. About a teaspoon a gallon it recommends for a top dresser blend. So about, 50 to 100 gallons of soil here in total once said and done. So I don't like pouring past the zipper. Cool, that worked out. All of this Roots organic stuff is organic and very living. I'm very highly impressed with this stuff. I love turf tea. I'll be brewing some of this as well once I start watering in. But yeah, man, another great product. I also like to use stash blend sometimes. It's beneficial bacteria. You got your silicon, your seaweed, humic acid, and more. And it's great, and you can't beat the price. Check them out, man. Stash Blend. I don't know if you heard of their podcast, From the Stash. I've learned a lot from them. Those guys are great. But yeah, man, enough chit-chatting and stuff. Let's get to mixing. This is some good, healthy looking stuff here. Ooh, I'm looking at nice healthy worms from those good fresh worm castings. You see how I'm doing this? It mixes it so nice and even, and it's like you cannot beat the amount of effort this takes for the amount of effect this makes. Like, this is one of the epitome examples of work smarter, not harder. So I highly recommend this course of action on the next time this is required, and instead of a baby pool or tubs or a shovel or any of that, because this is just the way to go. It even prevents any mess. But yeah, stay blessed, homies.